broadcasting to the world from www.israelitenation.com.
We got online an artist that goes by the name of Lord Bishop. Lord Bishop, you in the house?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
Shalom, how you doing?
Peace, man. Thank you for holding on.
Doing all right.
So, as this is a family show, you know, we always want to put all different types of angles and perspectives in here for all the children that listen and anybody with the mind that just wants to learn a little bit more and see what type of positive things that our people move and, you know, that type of thing.
I can understand that.
You're an artist?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a little history, because we posted up a little bit of a brief history of you that you're a previous recording artist of, what was the label? Ready to Die?
To Die For.
To Die For, right? And
yes.
That's out in Nashville, Tennessee. Talk to us a bit about that.
Well, actually, I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and like I said, I was trying to do a little music and stuff, you know what I'm saying, so I went through some things. And I thank y'all for helping me to be able to give what I need to give to the children.
Wow. And so you're at the point to where you know, you're on the label, you're doing your stuff, you're doing your music, and just to put some color, add some color to it, that was about 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, that was about 10 years ago.
That was about 10 years ago. So almost 10. So yeah. A turn came in your life, and you know, we all go through things, and this dip in your life brought you to another part, which was probably negative, or pretty much negative, but it turned positive at the end of it. You were incarcerated.
Oh yeah, I ended up going to prison for bank robbery.
Bank robbery. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
And it just seeing things from while I was locked up, I seen things from a different light. You know, finding out who I am and what my purpose is. You know, to be able to and be able to help my family, my wife and my children, to be able to be there for them the way I'm supposed to, the way y'all intended everything to be.
So that is where I want to touch, because this is where the story gets real interesting. So you went the wrong way for a minute, got locked up. While you're spending time, you bounced upon, or you came upon, a Black Panther at the time, right?
Oh yes, one of my sellers was been locked up over 40 years, you know, and he was a Black Panther.
40 years.
Yes.
Dang.
And, peace be upon him. He gave me the Willie Lynch letter, and that kind of had me intrigued a little bit, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, is this for real, you know? So after just putting the letter down, just being childish, I guess, I turned around and I started walking around on the compound where I was incarcerated, and I'm actually seeing the letter for what it is.
Right.
You know, like, what I got to do to make this change, you know? So he started giving me books from Ben Ami and a lot of other Israelite brothers, showing me the direction that I need to go and exposing a lot of hidden truths that the public just seems to not just be awoken to.
So this was an ex-Black Panther, and I guess obviously he became an ex-Black Panther because he studied upon the heritage and learned exactly about his identity, and then he passed it on to you the best way that he could.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So now we were talking, and you were telling me a story about the pastor or the chaplain that was in there.
Yeah, you know, after I started studying, my first thing is like, okay, I'm gonna go down to this chaplain, because I gotta ask this chaplain about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you know, it seems like what he's teaching ain't the same thing that what I'm actually learning myself.
So let me keep everybody up to speed. So you're in prison. You're doing your sentence. You learn about the Israelite heritage. You start studying. You get motivated. Then you finally look at the chaplain, and you say, wait a second. What he's saying is actually wrong. So let me go and bring what I just learned to this chaplain and see what's up. And then what happened?
I end up in solitary confinement, you know, Homeland Security watch. You know, this is wild. You know, I'm like, what is going on? You know,
solitary. How long were you in solitary confinement?
They say it's called instigating a riot and threat to institutional security.
How long did you spend in there?
Almost a year.
In solitary confinement, how long were you in there?
Almost like over 11 months.
You were in
they can do
solitary
that
confinement for 11 months.
So check that out. So check
they put
that
me up under investigation.
What?
Yeah,
so,
and they tried to indict me for training militia because I'm trying to help the brothers and enlighten them on a lot of things. And I'm teaching the Hebrew language to a lot of youngers on the compound that's coming into prison.
Right.
You know, and so now it's so many of us studying. So now that's a problem.
So you go to the chaplain, you say, open up the Bible, let's talk a bit. After you open up the Bible, he complains, and you end up in solitary confinement for about 11 months. So basically a year you spent just for opening your mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? Keep your head up, man. I know you're out now, but
I know that's right.
That move there has got to be counted for something. You know what I mean?
That will be done.
There you go. We don't fear. We're not scared. We don't fear. We keep our head up, and we keep it moving wise as we can, right?
Okay.
Now, tell me a bit about the Homeland Security.
Well, I end up, they pretty much, the FBI, they pretty much threatened me because I was like, I'm just trying to help my people, and he like, can't you see your people don't want to be helped,
Are you hearing
so
that?
I'm like,
now, what I want to know is I want to know if everybody heard this.
Yes, I'm like, so I asked him, like I was saying, I asked him, he asked me, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm trying to help my people. He's like, can't you see your people don't want to be helped? He's like, how you think you end up in the predicament that you're in now? And I'm like, what?
He ain't lying, though. He's not lying.
No, so that gave me a lot more strength because now I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing now. So I got to study harder. I got to do whatever I got to do to give this message out to my people.
And much respect to you for that. So let everybody know about that, the letter that you had sent to the President of the United States.
Oh, here we go. This must be nice.
So after I actually beat the indictment that they gave me, so now I'm going to file a motion to the court to ask the Supreme Court and the President, look, y'all got to take me off this Homeland Security watch.
So hold on, Bishop. So hold on, Bishop. So it's hard to follow along. So follow along. Yeah, you missed it. I'm telling you. You looked away for a second and you missed the Homeland Security. After he went to the chaplain and he spoke to the chaplain went and complained, and then he got thrown in solitary confinement. Homeland Security, who takes care of, we're not in the United States of America, but correct me if I'm wrong, Homeland Security takes care of Homeland Security. So they take a look and say, who's a possible terrorist, who's a troublemaker, who can we, suppress, keep down so that they don't, the whole COINTEL program thing. Who is it that we can, take a look to see if there's any Messiah-type people who's going to raise the people up out of the dust. So Homeland Security has him on the watch now. And he's a terrorist. He's teaching people Hebrew. He's teaching people to be better. So you can't do that. So you're on the Homeland Security watch. So he's at the point to where he beat that charge because he did nothing. He did nothing to anybody, but he got solitary confinement. He beat the charge, so now he's being progressive and saying, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a letter to the President of the United States, and I'm going to let you go ahead. You sent the letter then.
I actually sent a letter last year in January, and when I got out of prison, I was in a halfway house. And so the halfway house people come and get me while I was out on job search, and they tell me I need to come back to the center.
Right.
So when I get to the center, they tell me I got to sign this letter. So I look at the letter. It's a denial from the president denying me trying to get off the Homeland Security list.
So the president said you cannot get off the Homeland Security list.
They denied it.
Why?
Why? They gave no explanation why. They just denied it.
That is
due to some kind of circumstances, So that did nothing but give me more motivation.
You got that right.
So when were you released?
September the 9th.
September 9th.
2010.
2010 you were released, and now you're out. And add some color. What is it that you're doing nowadays? Now that you found this doctrine, what is it that you're doing nowadays?
I'm trying to do this music, and so I'm putting this music out. And everything that I learned, I'm putting it in my music, And in the meanwhile, doing what I can to help my wife and my children.
You know what? I want to say much respect to you, man. Yeah, outside of the music, just the way that you handled everything that you did, that's definitely a soldier. And we need more of those type of personalities rather than those which the prison guard was saying, don't you see that your people don't want to learn? Right? We need more of yous, man. I mean, definitely big yourself up.
For those that are already out there, big up.
You know what I mean? Big yourself up, and it's definitely inspiration. So all the children, all the family members listening in onto the show right here, what's the positive spin that we get out of this? Hey, you get those negative blips, right? You get those negative blips every now and then, but it turns positive. And now we have an Israelite taking care of his family, taking care of his wife, and continuing to teach what it was that he learned so that the entire world could learn. So big up to yourself, man. I got your music, and the first thing that made me reach out to you is I heard the music. All right, I didn't know your story, and I said, the vibe. This is just tight. This is tight. There's no other way to put it. This is tight. So let me reach out to Bishop and see what's up, and then we got to talking, and then we got the story. So, we're gonna start off the Slingshot 7, where we play 7 hot songs, 7 hot Israelite songs. This is the all Israelite music show. So we play all Israelite music for Israelite heads, and we're gonna start off. And we started off with one of Bishop's songs, and it's called "Until I'm Gone." And I felt this one. We got a bunch. You're going to hear you in the rotation. You're going to hear Lord Bishop in the rotation as well. Thank you very much, man, for joining in on the interview and sharing your story. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Shalom.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you very much for being a positive role model for everybody.
Yes.
You want to precepts? Want to say something? Go ahead.
Which president were you? Did you mail? I'm curious.
Okay, so Bishop, the question is, what president did you send that letter to?
The same president that's there now.
All right.
Barack Obama.
He didn't get.
Wow.
Barack Obama, and he denied it.
He got.
He
mail.
probably never got it anyway. I mean,
Yeah, he probably
never got it
anyway.
I don't think it even goes that far.
Yeah,
it doesn't go that far.
Screening.
He doesn't know about it. He doesn't even know about that. But nonetheless, it was denied, and it's under his seal and authority. So we're gonna put the blame on him, right?
Yeah, keep your head up, yo.
We're gonna put the blame on him. All right, man. So thanks a lot, man. I want to say peace, and we'll stay in contact. All right.
All right.
Peace out, man.
All right. Shalom.
All right.
Peace.
There you go. That's Bishop, and he gave us the life story. Very interesting, very positive spin. Come the latter end. So anyway, we're gonna start off with a Slingshot 7, and the first song that's gonna be played is from Lord Bishop as he goes, moniker, and it's called "Until I'm Gone." Big yourself up.
From Reuben to Judah, from Issachar to Benjamin, the 12 tribes of Israel are back. Straight up muscle music. Music with a message.
The Israelite Music Mix Show.
Yo, it's your boy B Naswar, Truth Seekers Detroit. Listen to the Israelite Music Mix Show every Saturday from 5 to 7. Kwam Yasharala.
You are listening to Priest Curry on the mix.
Till I'm gone, this is my last fight. No, until I'm gone, until I'm gone. This is my last fight. You know, until I'm gone, until I'm gone, until I say my last goodbye. Take a look in my shoes. Won't you look in these eyes? I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive. Stay alive
www.israelitenation.com.
until I'm gone. This is my last fight. No, until I'm gone. Until I'm gone. This is my last fight. You know, until I'm gone. Until I'm gone. Until I say my last goodbye. Take a walk in my shoes. Won't you look in these eyes? I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive until I'm gone. Until I say my last goodbye. Take a walk in my shoes. Won't you look in these eyes? I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive. Girl like wool with this dark skin. Israelite blood of mine. Swerving on my skull, standing up at the scratch line. Remains just like Nat Turner, panther by blood. I was once dead, but God resurrected a thug. So like Malcolm, I tackle problems with a firm grip. Pull back the curtain for messing with my people, boy, we gon' burn clips. Walk like Moses, talk like Ben Ami, gon' back down like Rosa. Up in the front where you find me, on the road to the Caucasus, boy, I ain't this mine. 6,000 years of shit and tears behind these enemy lines. Blood of the firstborn, flowing through my veins with pressure. Had to make a change in laws for some drastic measures. I was the product of a bad day, roll for the rubble. Take the truth away the dope, now watch my walk when I bubble. Now who am I? No more talking, let my actions speak. As I rise out this belly of the beast. So until I'm gone, until I say my last goodbye. And the walk in my shoes, when you look in these eyes, I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive until I'm gone. Until I say my last goodbye. And the walk in my shoes, when you look in these eyes, I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive. I've been kissed by the sun, skin burnt bronze, dark brown. They drew some DNA and sprayed the word where the ark found. A black woman, Africa, same face, born to eat black man. We've been here since the first day. History ain't no mystery, the chains been broken. So I walk around in broad daylight, third out wide open. On the battlefield and back that almost lost my mind. And laying around on the streets, man, it cost fair time, but I done paid it. Just like my folks did in slavery. It took a little time, but look around, we still made it. Now y'all be my witness as I walk this road. Do what I gotta do to help my folks up out of the cold. So like Harriet Tubman, my boots stay stomping. I'm coming about the woods, we go to the hood to get something. Freedom, justice, equality, where it be. Turn on the TV and tell me what you see. Man, what you see? I'm gone till I say my last goodbye. And the walk in my shoes, when you look in these eyes, I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive until I'm gone. Until I say my last goodbye. And the walk in my shoes, when you look in these eyes, I'm gone. All this pain is making my soul cry. We've been fighting just to stay alive. I see a group of a revolutionary cause I rebel. I'm looking at the system that been taking us through hell. From the real Holocaust, North Atlantic slave trade. 180 million blacks in the ocean grave. Religion brought division, got us separated daily. Kids killing kids, annihilation of our babies. Cell block, chained up, cage got us wasted. Banging on they block, got us losing our nation. I'm losing my patience. Time to go to war with these vagrants. They said we was free to rename slavery. Calling it democracy, Republican or the game. The UCC steady making profits off the black man. Screaming I'm a terrorist, calling me rebellious. Just cause I refuse to bleed them lies that they keep telling us. Now they know I know who I am. Check my folder. African bloodline, resurrected soldier. Until I'm gone, until I say my last goodbye. Take a look in my shoes, when you look in these eyes, I'm gone. All this pain.
All right, big up Howie Walters and Lasagna. Spain. Big up, I see you. All right.